You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Yes, you know. Forever young. Forever young. Forever young. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be doing Venus in the sign of Cancer. And what happens when Venus is in the sign of Cancer in your horoscope? Well, what is Venus? Venus is your sensual pleasure, your creativity, the way you relate to people. It represents relationship and love. It represents pursuit of happiness and pursuit of luxury. It also is the significator of marriage in a man's and woman's chart, both. However, it represents the wife in the man's chart, so it becomes quite important in a man's chart to, detect their marriage prospects through Venus. Venus is art, creativity, designing, anything that makes us happy and makes us feel just good. Okay? And Venus is our passion. And Venus comes into the sign of Cancer, which is about motherly nourishment, which is about emotions, which is about comfort, which is about home, which is about mother. Okay. So when Venus is here, it shows tremendous love and joy from the mother and pleasure through the mother. Like mother was really the sense of your comfort and your guidance light in your life. Like you have this, creative ambition with the mother. Like you were like, my creativity comes from the mother. My mother, showed me everything that I know. So there's a great deal of, affinity towards the mother. Mother's not only a mother, but she's a confidant, she's a friend to you. Okay. And so these people who have Venus in their chart in the sign of Cancer, they really prefer a very soothing, very quiet, nice, comfortable life. They not only, want to be the best mom out there, they not only want to be having the most beautiful home out there, but especially in a man's chart, a woman would love to take the role of the mother for the man. Like they will nurture the hell out of you and they will take care of you, cook for you, make sure that you're well taken care of. Because these are the qualities that have been embedded, from through their own mother. So if a man has this, quality or has this placement in their chart, you should feel really lucky because you will not only get a beautiful wife, but you will get a wife who will take pleasure in taking care of you, taking care of the kids, making sure the home is beautiful, making sure the home is well taken care of, making sure there's enough security. But here's the thing though, security. Cancer sign is about security. So Venus, who seeks for pleasure and comfort and luxury, really needs to have security in order for them to provide you with that love and to have that great relationship. Okay, every sign has their downfall. So here's their downfall, And the thing is, they don't need the most money out there. They don't run after money, But they just want to make sure that there's a home, there is enough money in the bank. So if something goes out, there's security. They won't be homeless because the fear of Venus in Cancer is losing comfort, and it's one of their secretness as to that. Even though they show you that unconditional love, even though they want to take care of you, internally they just want to make sure that you have this home, secured for them. And Venus in the sign of Cancer provides a lot of stability towards creativity. For them, creativity brings stability. And so, and since this is a very calm and soothing sign, and Venus itself is a very calm, soothing, artistic planet, art flourishes. Like they have such artistic talent for them that if they are even housewives, which they usually are, they would decorate the home like nobody's business. They would just have this natural sense of how a home should look like. They'll have this natural sense of how I need to dress up. They'll have this natural sense of how to dress you up. So there's a lot of creativity here. There's a lot of pleasure into designing, into, decorating things. And this is why fashion designers can be seen from this. Home decorating business can be seen from this. Cinema and acting is seen from this as well, because again, Venus represents that creative expression like the sun. And so acting is a huge part of it. Venus literally represents cinema and acting. So, a lot of people are inclined towards these things in there. But Venus in Cancer is really just about mother's nourishment. And because of this qualities of mother's nourishment and the pleasure through it, these guys seek to give love to the unprivileged. These guys would be doing a lot of charity work. They would be raising money for things, and they would unconditionally would love people that are unprivileged, babies especially that are unprivileged. They would love to adopt kids. They would love to, nourish something, because they have so much love and they have so much pleasure for Cancerian love, which is mother's nourishment, that they have the equal amount of love, whether it's their own biological child or if a child that they adopted from completely different country. So this is a big, huge plus with them, because if you want to feel, that really true and conditional love, these people are willing to give it to you. Now, of course, this can be different. Of course, if Saturn is looking at it, if Saturn is looking at Venus, you might get an actual businesswoman with this Cancerian nature in Venus. If Mars is looking at it, there would be a strict, there's going to be a strictness in their love. There's going to be a drive with their love, that I drive to give you love because of this. So there's a lot of factors that can change this. So if you are watching this and you're like, well, my mother wasn't like this, and neither my wife is like this, or I'm not like this, that's probably because this Venus in Cancer, Cancerian personality is being molded by an aspect or conjunction of another planet. Especially Saturn will make the Venus love a bit cold. They would be more of a business type relationship with their spouse and with their children than an actual love. There will be a strict organization and discipline in giving, when to give love, how to give love, in what condition to give love. So if you have this Venus, with Saturn, or looking at Saturn, you might get a wife who will give you love when you actually do provide enough security for her, who will give you love when you follow through with her principles. So that can be quite a drag, and you might miss the actual true essence of Venus and Venus and its own quality of Cancer. But usually with the Saturn, I've seen they get older partners, they get very mature partners, and they get married late. Men and women both, because of the fact it's a significator of marriage, and Saturn is a planet that delays things. With Jupiter, it's a big plus. Like that motherly love will be filled with wisdom and knowledge. Like whether it's your wife or whether your wife is having a conversation with the children, she will have this philosophical nature of describing things. She will always be putting some wisdom in you. Now, if there's too much Jupiterian energy, she might be very religious. But usually Venus in Cancer people run from religion, run from strict, rules of culture and regulation. They just want to be in that divine love. So this is why great art comes through this, because they actually want to break barriers on the religious and communicative front. Like, they will not marry somebody of their own religion or caste. They might go somewhere else. And if they're pressured through because of their religious beliefs, they'll totally run away from that. So Cancer people have that true love. Their love is not based on the race, religion, creed. Their love is that, okay, I love you. Somehow I just fell in love with you, and I don't care if I'm white and you're black. I don't care if you're Indian and I'm Chinese. Let's do it, because love is love. So that's a very good quality with Venus in Cancer. All right. So guys, this was my analysis of Venus in the sign of Cancer. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below, above, wherever you see the subscribe button. And if you want to know where your Venus is placed and if it's getting an aspect from Saturn or Jupiter or Mars, Check out the link below. Check out my book there, Astrology at the Speed of Light. And when you get the book, I will send you the link to look at your own chart. Just make sure you follow the directions below. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow with Venus in Leo. Bye-bye. Forever young. Hey, what's up, all you Chaos lovers? So make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And please share my channel with all your family and friends who are in love with astrology. Because I'm the man when it comes to astrology, okay? So make sure you do that, and I will see you tomorrow with another cool new video, okay? Sorry, I love my coffee spiked.